Run along, go play. Hey guys, it's Cashley. So, today I haven't posted a video in so long because the reason why is just that my life has kind of been everywhere. And I know like people want life updates and blase scoop, but like it's really nothing. It's really nothing to update you guys on. But this is gonna be a updated, I don't know, a update on my life. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. Okay, so I just been taking my vitamins. This is chlorophyll. I don't really know what it does, if it's doing anything for me, but I just been taking my vitamins. Oh, and if you guys have, actually, let me just show y'all what vitamins I be taking. Iron, and most of these I got off Amazon, and if I didn't get it off Amazon, you can still get it off Amazon. I take iron because when I was pregnant, I had to take iron, and then when I stopped, I just be tired. Like, I don't know if it's stress or what, I just be tired. So I take iron, it helps a little bit. This is the chlorophyll that you just drip in your water. I don't know. Some people say it helps with like body odor. Don't need it for that. It helps with clearing your skin. Barely need it for that, but I do want to get a facial because my skin has always been good, but like I want it to be like glowing, you know. St. John's wort, this helps with like your mood, positivity. I also take some like stress and anxiety pills, and it really helps because I noticed when I was taking these for a long time, I got really happy, and then when I stopped taking them, I started getting depressed again, and I need to go to the doctor, well, the therapist, but like I still haven't been to a therapist. I don't know, that's just like a hard concept for me to make myself find a therapist, go to therapy, tell them about my life, and like when I know why my life is that. Wow, okay, loop-de-doo. So I just need to, you know, work on myself. Vitamin D3, because most times I don't get enough sun, and I don't really know if that's the reason, but that's the reason I got it. I don't get enough sun. I don't be outside. It's winter too, so I take that. And then the newest one I got is this Good Girl Probiotics. This is like, it helps balance like your pH, and I be having pH balance issues, and I tried like the boric acid suppositories, but that's just a lot. And these you just take in your mouth, and like instead of sticking something, yeah. Anyways, so these have actually, I've noticed, have been helping me like regulate my pH balance. And but basically, life update, Yomi is, you know, Yomi, she is 3 years old. She acts like a 3-year-old, like any other. This is kind of dark, I don't really like it, but whatever. Yeah, I just been pretty much taking care of Yomi. I'm trying to get her on like a homeschool schedule so we can do like lessons every day. Like, she's always been pretty smart, and I just want to keep up with that. She doesn't go to daycare or anything, so I'm pretty much the only person that's teaching her anything. So I need to get myself on a better schedule so that when she does eventually start school, which for me probably won't be until kindergarten. People keep asking me about when she's starting school and blase scoop. It's just like, bro, she isn't. She isn't. Stop asking me. Oh my god, I look like a clown, guys. It's not gonna stay like this forever, I promise. But yeah, I'm trying to get her on a better school schedule, doing math and etc, etc. Okay, it's definitely winter because I am not the same color, and I don't do my makeup like that, so this is looking very much orange. That's it with Yomi. She be with me every day pretty much. Well, yeah, because I've been out of state, so it's not even like I have anybody here that can help me with her. I don't have any other foundation, so watch me make this orange foundation work for me. Sometimes I do be needing a break because she's that age where she wants me to do everything with her, and like I still have to try to work and make money and do productive things for myself, and it's kind of hard with her 24/7. Yes, beautiful girl. It's kind of hard for her 24/7. I mean, it's kind of hard with her 24/7, but I make it work. Yeah, I said I've been out of state. I've been MIA. I do miss my friends. Like, I miss my friends. I miss my family. I haven't been to Florida. They always ask me when I'm gonna come to Florida, but it's a lot, you know. And then with this COVID stuff, I got COVID like right before Christmas, and that was annoying because I couldn't really be with my family. But COVID, that stuff was hard. I literally, when I thought I was getting better, I literally passed out on the bathroom floor, and my mom and my stepdad had to like come in there and wake me up because I was like knocked out. Like, I don't know, I've passed out before. Like, I have passed out before, and I used to pass out a lot when I'm younger, so I probably need to get that checked out. But I just chalked it up to I had COVID, so that's probably why I passed out. And I know I need to go to the doctor, but I don't know, I need to do a lot of things that I don't really be taking care of. But I take vitamins, so I'm good. I don't know, maybe it's me, I don't know. So Kylo's birthday is coming up. I'm sure you guys all know that my son passed away in May of 2021. And hold on, that's not good. Yeah, so my son passed away, and his birthday is February 17th. So we're kind of thinking about doing something. I kind of let his dad take the initiative on planning it because he wanted to do something like at an event center or like throw a birthday party for kids, and that's cool and all, like that's fine, I'll support that. But like I want to do something memorable that I can do every year, like maybe buy a kid a cake, or like a random kid that I run into at the bakery or something, or well, of course, like a balloon release, or something like that. But let's just let his dad take the initiative. So we'll just see how this turns out. I'm kind of worried about it, but not really. It's whatever. But yeah, other than that, I'm just getting my life together, you know. People keep asking me about a career. If I want a career, I could get a career. I got my degree and all, but like, I'm not trying to start no career until I feel like starting a career. My family always be asking me about that type of stuff, and like, I need to get on it. But I feel like once Yomi is of school age, she'll be at school, so I'll have way more time. Then I could, once I have way more time, I could focus on a career or doing what I want to do. Like, I'm not the type of person that like, I just need this job because I need some money, so I'm gonna do it. Like, I really have to love something, and I really want to find my passion. I don't want to just be working a job just for money that I don't enjoy at all. Like, I can't do that. I literally can't do that. That's the tea on that. Because I just feel like a lot of times family and stuff, they'll ask you like, oh, you got a job, and they'll be so happy that you got a job. But it's like, bro, what about me just staying alive? Like, be happy that I'm alive. because this stuff ain't like, I feel like a lot of times I go through stuff alone because first of all, nobody understands anybody else's pain. It's always like, well, I got through this so you can get through that, and it's just like, that's not how life works, bro. That's why people be themselves, because it's like, damn, I can't keep up with other people and they're expecting me to keep up with other people, and I can't do that. So what's the point of life? You know, that's how people end up in those predicaments. I don't know. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. So people ask me, like, not how did I get over my son's death, because I'm not over it, but just like, how do you stay so positive and happy?
Pretend.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. I was positive for like August till November. December, I kind of started going through stuff with like getting COVID and then just problem. So how was I so happy and stuff, or positive, and going through all these things of being, you know, positive? Like June and stuff, I was good too. Like that was a month later. At first I just was like kind of going through the motions. I didn't really think about it as much, and that's the problem I have too, is like, if something makes me sad and I don't want to be sad, I just won't think about it. And that's the problem, because it'll just build up. Like a couple months ago, I just, like, my mom asked me, like, either she said, what's wrong with you, or something, because she could tell, and I just start bawling. Like, I felt like I was about to cry at any moment. But you know when somebody asks you, are you okay, or whatever, you just start bawling. Like, that's how it be. And like, when I stopped taking these pills, because they're like depression medication, when I stopped taking those pills, I could tell, because I would just get this like cry in my throat, and I'll be wanting to cry, but I wouldn't know why. And like, that's what make me think I need therapy too, is because I just feel like it's a lot of problems built up inside of me that, like, then I just have breakdowns, and not even have breakdowns. I literally only broke down one time, but I could feel them coming, and that's why I'm like, okay, no, I need to do something. I need to write this out. I need to take my pills. Like, I need to do something, because I can't just be trying to break down. I think it's even harder because I'm with my daughter every single day, and like, I'm not about to break down in front of her. Like, I'm not about to do that. Like, there's no way I'm about to be sad in front of her 24/7, or really, I try not to be at all, because stuff has to be normal. Like, I just want her to have a normal childhood. Like, I don't want, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I just have a lot going on. Like, I had this ticket that I had got last year in like March or something, and then I lost it, and then I found it after I moved, but that's right when Kylo died, and then I didn't have the money to pay for it, and then I forgot about it. I just kept forgetting about it. I kept thinking about it. I would write it down in my budget, like, I need to pay this, but like, yeah, it had got up to like almost $500. I was like, yeah, I'll pay it. Then my mom had sent me a message. Basically, I have a court date. Okay, basically I have a court date in Georgia, which is like 13 hours away from me, because it's not in Atlanta. It's like closer to Florida than Atlanta. Bro, when I tell you, like, it's at the end of this month too. Like, I don't know how I'm about to do that, but I'm gonna figure it out. It's just like, I have a lot of stuff just to deal with and handle within life, and like, I'm just going with the flow. It's really nothing to update, because I don't do nothing, you know. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to find a routine. I'm trying to, you know, I work on my mental health, but that's kind of hard. I just need to start working on life, like figuring out life and what I want to do and what direction I want to take, because I don't know, stuff is hard, and I need to find like a hobby or something that makes me feel productive, because when I have unproductive weeks, I'll be like feeling like miserable. But when I'm productive in doing stuff, I just feel like cool, great, like I'm doing the thing, you know? You know me? Make me your Aphrodite. Oh yeah, and go follow me on TikTok, because I'm trying to get TikTok followers, okay? Because I want to do TikTok. I want to do TikTok. How do you guys think I did? It kind of looks better. Like this girl and this girl does not look the same. Like, I don't know. There's something about... Never mind. Never mind. But as far as me and life in general, I have been like extra spiritual. Not like, I don't know. I've been finding my relationship back with God, because it took a while. Like before my son died, me and God, we was rocky. My life wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't the best or the greatest, or like, I don't know, I just wasn't, you know, too happy. I didn't really understand life. After my son died, me and God was like beefing. But now it's just, I kind of take things, I understand things more. Like people like, how can you guys believe in God? Because I'm like, I hate when I do that. I hate when I start speaking too fast. But I'm just to let y'all know how I formed my relationship back with God. It's this book I'm about to show y'all. It's called Conversations with God. I'm not finished with it. I'm like halfway through.
Can I show a book?
No. I'm like halfway through, but I read that half within like a week, like, and then I just stopped. I need to start reading it again, because it really did. It helped me enough to where I felt like I didn't need to keep reading it, only because it just put things in a different perspective. Basically, like, how I feel about death now is so different. The book Conversations with God, it just puts things in a different perspective, and like the concept of God that we have is almost like, no, why do you let bad things happen? But we forget about free will, and that people make those bad things happen because people have choices to do things. God's gonna protect us, but at the end of the day, like, our life has to end, and we think about like the horrific ways that people die, but like at the same time we think about death from life perspective. We don't think about death from death perspective. So a lot of the times when people die, they're really at peace, and it's not like so traumatic that how we perceive it. It's almost as like it's easy. Like, it's not hard to die unless you tried. I'm sorry, dark humor. I can joke like that. But anyway, so basically, like, I just started to think about death in a different perspective. Like, my son's life was not my life. My son was put here for a short amount of time to do what he did. He taught me a lot. I always say that, and like, he really taught me a lot, and that's what he came here to do. And then he was done. Like, he was done. It was his time to go. And we think about it like, oh, everybody's supposed to grow old, but like, that's just not the way life works. And when it comes to God, it's almost like we put a lot of bad things on God that is not necessarily on him. I don't know. I just started to think about things differently. I don't really believe fully in the Bible just because people wrote it, and people can write anything they want to write. They have their own experiences, but what works for me is just having my own personal relationship with God. I didn't blend this part out enough, whatever. What works for me is just having my own personal relationship with God, and really figuring out what he wants from me, and figuring out my own life, because everybody's journey is different. I grieved a lot, and I get stuck in it and I go backwards sometimes, but I try not to make the death, I try not to be selfish about death. Like, people feel guilt because of death and, you know, anger. It's like guilt, but we can't place blame on ourselves. Like, even when our friends die, like, oh, I should have been there for this person. Like, that's, you know, everybody has their own life. And when I really think about it, like, it's so many people, so many different stories, so much pain, trauma, so much everything. And I really just try not to be like, why me, because everybody just has their own things to deal with. And I think my struggle with, as far as depression goes, it goes like, I feel sad, an overwhelming sadness, and I don't know how to get myself out of that. And I get into these negative headspaces where I just keep thinking negative. And I tell myself, like, okay, I gotta change my mindset, because it's all about mindset. It really is. And I just try to think about everything in a more positive way, and, like, you know, in a few hours or in a few days, I start to feel better. Just by changing my mindset on things. I don't really know if I explained that properly about the whole death thing, but I just feel like I have my life, and when I die, I don't want nobody to stop their life, because it's like, you didn't die, I died. What are you sad about? Like, I don't know. I just try to, like, make myself laugh. I just try to change my perspective and my viewpoints on things. I try to find a silver lining, which is very hard, but, you know, plenty of people die every day. So it's just a part of life. It's the part of life that we know nothing about, but we perceive so negatively. And, like, once I change my mindset around death and what it actually is, and, you know, it's just so many unknowns, and we think about the negative unknowns, and I just change everything to positive, because at the end of the day, it don't matter if I'm positive or negative. My son never gonna be back here with me, you know. But if I'm negative, it can affect my life. It can affect my daughter's life. And, like, I have to keep going. I don't want to keep being miserable. I have to keep going, you know. So, I don't really know. We can have more talks, though, because this was not thought out at all. I didn't have any, like, thing to talk about, or I just started rambling. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.